everybody, and welcome back to our podcast. It is your hosts, Stefie,
And Julia.
and together we're Derps and Burps. And I almost forgot how this intro works because we haven't recorded for
Yeah.
2 weeks,
3 weeks.
3 weeks, something like that. Yeah, I
Three, I
think.
think. Yeah.
Has it been actually 3 weeks? Oh shit, that's actually crazy. So we had to record the last episode. By the way, episode 88. Today is another Smash or Pass episode because we know that you like those. And it is this time about Baldur's Gate. In case you're wondering, we had a big gap between our recordings, so we probably have a lot to fill you in on. So it's gonna be a lot of catching up, and then we're gonna talk about our favorite characters in Baldur's Gate. Just a slight warning ahead. I'm gonna give you a heads up again before we get into the Baldur's Gate section, so don't worry about it. But in case you haven't finished the game, there might be characters or people or spoilers ahead. So in case you haven't finished the game and you don't want to get spoiled, I will give you a warning before we go into the Smash or Pass section where we show pictures and talk about characters. So in case that is something you're concerned of, don't worry about it. I'm going to give you another warning. But also, if you haven't finished the game by now, what the hell are you doing? Looking at you, Steffi, because I know that Steffi hasn't finished the game yet.
I'm just enjoying my time in the game. I don't want it to end. That's how I am right now, like where I am right now.
I'm
just
finishing the
wanna
second
stay in
time
there.
already.
Yeah, and we just play like once or twice a week, depending on like how everyone's free, right?
Mm,
With all the stuff. And October is pretty busy. So let's see. I doubt we're gonna play this week either, so
yeah. You need
we're
to
like
play it
progressing
yourself at
slow.
one. You need to play it alone at one point, or with like a second person or something as well, just to get the stories from the characters. Because
From the
I think
companions,
you're
yeah.
missing so much. I think through this. So I don't even. Yeah, must be weird to play this game without having like all the inputs and stuff like that. But yeah, anyway. So
Yeah,
that
there's
was a
like
little heads up.
downsides to both, right? Because it's fun playing as four as well, with like you have your group and you just like walk through this together.
Mm,
It's very cool as well. But obviously, you don't really romance any of the companions or anything because you're not progressing or like evolving anything with them. That's the only thing
like
that you can't really.
I saw somebody say that if you play with a full stack, right, you miss around, I think, if you even if you do a fast playthrough, like I think something like 5 to 10 hours of cutscenes,
Mm,
like
yeah,
just by
because of all the
non having
companions. Yeah,
companions. Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm just wondering, like, I had so many scenes that got me gutted and screaming and like laughing and happy and sad, and
Yeah.
I'm not even sure like which ones you're missing. I'm so sorry. By the way, if in case you just heard Steam message for me popping up, I'm really sorry. I wasn't even on my Steam. I'm sorry. That was my Steam making a sound. I exited it now, so there should be no Steam pop-up sounds anymore. Excuse me for that. So yeah, anyway, since we haven't recorded in 2 to 3 weeks, there's probably a few big updates from us for you. So we're gonna get straight into the news, and then we're gonna get into the Smasher Pass. So Steffi, keep us update us. What's going on in your life?
What's going on right now? I'm still trying to recover, or I'm recovering at this point right now. I'm still like, I have a slimy throat and just coughing and everything. So
Recovering from what? So you were sick
I
or?
was sick. I was sick, and I couldn't. Like, the plan was last weekend. We wanted the D&D group, the IRL D&D group, drove to Croatia to just play there and like chill on the weekend and have a time off and away from home. And I really wanted to go with them. I also wanted to like brainstorm on my Halloween costume with Maria there and just work on stuff while they play.
Mhm.
And then I got sick on what was it? Wednesday. I felt sick already. Thursday was good again. Friday was shit again. And then I decided to stay home. And Max drove to Croatia, which like made me sad in the beginning because I really wanted to go there and just like get away from home for a little bit, but I couldn't. I couldn't change the fact that I was sick, so there was no point in joining them because I just felt very shitty and I was basically just chilling on the couch and grinding in TFT. That's all I did, and I watched
Which rank are you
streams
in
on the
TFT
side.
now?
Gold 3 right now.
Okay, okay. Nathan is
So I
playing
was
this season again as well. He's
Really?
grinding. Yeah. He just got.
Yeah.
I think either he's like plat 1 or he just hit diamond yesterday. I'm not sure. Like
Nice.
he just started grinding again. Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy it as well. So I'm just doing that. I'm no braining TFT, watching something, rewatching Big Bang Theory. We started to rewatch Chilling Adventures of Sabrina as well because October and like spooky vibes, which is very nice. And Nick and all the cool characters are in it, right? So that's pretty nice. And I started to watch Castlevania
Mm-hmm.
on Netflix. Have you watched that?
I watched. I think the first season or How many are there? 3.
2 seasons, 3 seasons, I think, and the first season has 4 episodes.
Yeah, I think I watched the first or the first 2. I'm not sure.
So yeah, that's very fitting with October as well, with the whole vampire stuff and everything. Very nice. I really like it. Beside that, today is actually a concert I want to go to.
Mm-hmm.
The DubFX concert. I'm
Oh,
not
that's
sure if I
today.
can. Mm,
Because
I
you're
can't.
still
I
sick,
really
or
want to go. I'm not sick anymore, but I'm still like a bit like my body's just weak and like I can't walk fast or anything because I start to sweat fast and all that.
mm-hmm.
So let's see. I'll just wait until the evening and then I'll decide because Max, Sims, and I were or would like to go, or it was planned that we go.
Mm-hmm.
I need to remind Sims. I'm not even sure if he remembers that the concert is today.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I would like to go there. I really want to see DubFX because he dropped a new album. Would love to hear that live. So let's see if I can go. If not, can't change it. World song dropped as well.
Mm-hmm.
League
How do
World
you like
song.
it?
I like it a lot because I was very afraid that they're gonna fuck it up since they really fucked up the opening of this year,
Okay.
and everything in between was
In
just
what
like
in
kind of
what
meh.
sense? In what sense did they fuck up the
It was
opening?
just a very weird experiment they did with the season opening cinematic where um it was built on nostalgia with the casters talking in the background and you just had this camera movement through Summoner's Rift. Do you remember that? Have you seen that?
Yeah. Like back in the day, you mean?
It was just so poorly executed, everything, and everyone hated that. Like usually when a season starts you get an epic cinematic, like the
Okay.
call cinematic last year, where you
Mm-hmm.
have the whole story with Pantheon and Sechuani and all the characters, and it's just epic and you want to play. And this one this year was just so bad and so
Mm.
poorly executed, it was just everyone hated it. So we were very afraid about the world song as well. Also last year's world song with Lil Nas, no,
That
Lil
was you
Nas,
that didn't
right?
like it. I liked
That
it.
was so bad. The lyrics. Did you even listen to the
I
lyrics
liked
once?
the
The lyrics
song.
don't have anything to do with League. It's
Yeah, I get
just
that, but the
he's
song itself
talking
was good.
about his past and everything. Like, I don't care, bro. This is fucking League. This is a League World song. Talk about League. So yeah, I was very glad that they didn't do it again this year, just because of Zoomer and Trends, and they
Mm-hmm.
stuck to League of Legends and Worlds and gave you like the hype around the game and the characters and the story between the players and everything. So I really like that. I was
What's the
glad
song
they didn't
about
fuck
this
it
year?
up. The song is about Deft and Faker's story, like how they went to school together and they become rivals, and
Oh
yeah,
shit.
it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and how like they are in different teams, and all the different like players were in different teams, and they were mates at some point, and then became rivals. It's very cool, very
Mm-hmm.
nice. So I'm happy they made a good waltz song this year. Also, by the time you're hearing this, 2 days after this episode drops, I'm getting my braces.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of nervous, but also excited for it. It's just like for cosmetic reasons, there's not
It was
really
super
much to
spontaneous,
do.
right?
I was
Because,
asking my
because you wanted
dentist
to
down
have
there.
Invisalign first, and now you're getting like real braces.
Yes, because the Invisaligns, the other dentist said, could probably not even fix the issue I have or the thing I want to fix.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes shorter with the braces. So I would have to wear them for half a year
Mm-hmm.
to fix the space between my teeth, because one, I have 2 teeth that are smaller on the side and I need crowns there. And there's no space right now. So you need to fix it first to get space to be able to put crowns on it. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what we do with braces now. So yeah, gonna wear braces at my Halloween party.
Cute.
Let's see. Mm.
Fitting for the topic.
High School of Hell. Actually true. Actually true. Yeah,
You're
speaking of
just
that,
getting
I
in
still
costume.
yeah, I could thinking I wanted to do like a professor or anything,
Mm-hmm.
but with the braces I could think of other things than maybe just a bloody slutty cheerleader. I don't know. Let's see. I have no idea yet. I need to brainstorm. Still.
Sasu,
In there.
Nita, and me, we already have a costume that we go as three.
Ooh, nice. You won't say it, right?
I
Like, are you
can.
surprising
I
us
don't
or
know. As you want.
what do you guys want to do?
You tell me. If you want to
Tell
know, I
me.
don't
I
know.
want to know. Yeah, I want to know.
So what we're gonna do? We're gonna go as full-on emo kids, like bloody
Oh,
emo
that's
kids.
nice. So
But we're
basically,
gonna
you guys in your teens.
exactly. So we're gonna like
Nice.
get out our old like emo stuff and like
Oh my god.
the whole
That's nice.
emo makeup and everything. So we're gonna go full 2006 on that one. And what I was
Oh my
thinking,
god.
I would go like with the full like emo thing, you know?
Oh, the nets and everything?
And-
Or oh my god,
yeah,
Julia.
yeah. Yeah, I can't really say it because get demonetized and shit like that. So that's what I was thinking. So full
Very
emo
dark.
emo.
Full emo. I'm excited to see you guys. Very excited.
Same. I think that's gonna be really cool. So yeah, still
What
trying to
about
get
you?
Verena to come as well, but she's not sure yet. Verena is
I
really
know. I
stressed
talked
because of
to
all the
her.
moving and all of that stuff. So we're gonna see.
Yeah.
But I told her she can be super spontaneous about it if she wants to
Yeah.
come or not. What's new with me? So since
Tell
the
us
last
about your
time we spoke, I have a new hyperfixation, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, I jump from things to things in
Mhm.
talking about people. Nita again, right?
Mhm.
Nita got me hooked. Nita got me
Mhm.
freaking addicted. So, as you probably know, I've always liked to read books. Like, I've always been a reader or like listening to audiobooks or whatever it is. But it was always non-fiction books. So, I would always like mostly like self-help, self-improvement books is what I would usually binge. And I checked, I read like over 70 books in that direction in the last I think 3 years.
Mhm.
Um this is actually a lot, like 70 books. But
Yeah.
anyway, so 70 books in that direction. And for me, I'm now at the point when it comes to those kind of like nonfiction books that it's kind of always the same over and over again, or it's like same points looked at from different directions. So it's like, I I get it. I think I'm there. I think I'm healed. I think I'm fixed. Like in the way I can be at least. So I was like, you know what? I still want to read though, but like those nonfiction books are kind of boring. So I was like, I want to start reading fiction books or like storybooks.
Mhm.
But I want something that really like hooks me in, right? Because
Spicy.
yeah, so basically what I did first, so first I was like, I'm just gonna check myself. Like I like true crime and stuff a lot. So I started
Mhm.
with what's his name? Fitzek or Fitzek or something like that. It's an author, a German author that writes like very good like crime. I think Fitzek is his name.
Okay.
I'm not sure. So I read two like krimis. I don't know how to say it. So like crime books about like murder and that kind of stuff. It was okay, but I was like, I don't know. It doesn't really do
Yeah.
much for me. It was like more a
Yeah.
fight to
Yeah.
get through those books. And then I was like, I know that Nita reads a lot, right? So I was like, Nita,
Mhm.
listen. I'm on TikTok, obviously, and I think most people know what book talk is, right? Do you know what book talk is, Steffi? So
No.
basically, so book talk is technically the section of TikTok that is about books and book recommendations, right?
Okay.
But in a twist, apparently, so many ladies on, or not ladies, like obviously, it's all kind of people on there, right? But apparently a huge part of the community of readers are reading smut. So if you don't know what
Mhm.
smut is basically books with spice, adult books, however you want to say it. Um and so now also book talk is also kind of like a synonym for everything spicy, right? So if you, for
Mhm.
example, like how Steffi and me are like really into, like, for example, when Corpse was really popular and we were like out of a sudden everybody's simping for men with like deep voices and those kind of things, and now like every time
20%
there's
of the
an
women
yeah,
realize they have a voice kink.
exactly. So and
Yeah.
now whenever there's like a new kink that we unlock, it's like book talk that tells us like, hey, you should read
Mhm.
this book. So anyway,
Mhm.
long story short, I was like, Nita, okay, listen, I need my fix. Tell me a good book to read. Like, I want to get into reading books. Give me something with a little bit of spice, something that gets me hooked. And let me tell you, this fucking lady got me addicted, okay? I read, like, I'm not even memeing. You see how fucking thick those
What
books
are you
are?
even marking in this books, Julia?
Steffi, what am I marking?
Yeah, what are you marking? The
What do
sexy
you, what,
parts?
what do you think that is exactly?
So you can reread them? Or
Potential.
okay, yeah, I was just curious because I
I'm
never
marking
saw
every. Yeah.
okay, I never saw someone putting marks in a book like in a normal book, like when you read Harry Potter or The Hobbit or whatever it is. Like I don't do that.
What?
Nah.
You don't? Every book that I
Nah.
read, I mark. Like it's if it's just like a quote that I really like, or a section that really made me think or reflect,
Mhm.
or something that hit home, I mark it because
Mhm.
at one point I'm like, I don't want to find that quote again. I want to show it to a friend or whatever it is, or
Okay.
whenever I feel a certain way and I think about it, I want to find it. And when you have like books that are like, how thick is this? Like 800 pages. If you have like an 800-page book, you're not gonna remember exactly where it was. So I
I'm sure
always
there's a lot of quotes in this book you want to reread.
okay. Listen, I'm gonna read you the quote that I just sent Nita this morning. Like
Mhm.
here the proof. I screenshotted it and sent it to her. The quote said, "She never finds any soft bits when I'm around her." So anyway, moving on. So anyway, the book series we're talking about, Nita, got me hooked to a book series called A Court of Thorns and Roses.
Mhm.
I'm like years too late. I think the books came out like 2016 or 17. The newest
Mhm.
book came out, I don't even know, 2 or 3 years ago. So I'm like pretty late. Can I even see? I'm not sure when this book
Yeah,
came
should be
out,
in the
but
beginning.
I
Print
think
date.
it was like 2020 or 2021. I don't really know, to be honest. I can't really find it. Doesn't say in here. Anyway, A Court of Thorns and Roses. In case you don't know what it is fair porn. Is basically what it is. I'm not gonna spoil anything. It is a 5-book series. This first book, she already warned me, is a little bit slow. It like paints the picture, explains the world a little bit. TLDR is it is a world where high fae, so basically elves, and humans live uh, on like the same continent, but they're separated by a wall. And humans are afraid of high fae, but they have like a contract that they're not allowed to hurt each other. And basically, what happens is that a female, a human woman, um, accidentally kills a high fae,
Mhm.
and then has to pay a price for doing that, and then falls in love with a high lord in the Fae world. And then there's like a lot of drama and war and plots and twists and turns and like spicy things that happen. And the way
Mhm.
this person, so Sarah J. Maas is the author of those books. The way that she writes, it's like I'm usually pretty good with predicting what kind of things are happening. You know, the classic
Mhm.
ADHD overthinking. Like even when I watch a movie, most of the time I know what's gonna happen. But listen, this lady makes you like she writes purposely to make you feel a certain way about a certain person in the book, and then she just pulls everything under your feet and you're like,
That
what
is,
the
it
fuck just
reminds
happened?
me.
Mm,
It's not the same, but the way she writes and you describe it
mm-hmm,
reminds me of Shadowhunters. Like the books
mm-hmm.
are,
I
I
never read
really
them.
enjoyed the books. There are like 7 or 8 parts as well of the main story. The
Yeah.
movie was meh, and the series was trash.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix show,
Yeah.
biggest bullshit ever. But the books itself
We're so
where
good.
the book itself was like she wrote kind of this way. Plot twist wise, there were like plot twists as well where you were like, okay, fuck, I am attached to this person, but I can't now because of reasons. So she's very good with that as well.
Yeah, so it's
I'm very
kind
curious.
of
I'm
kind
gonna
of
read
like
that
this.
book.
Like she really makes you. It's 5 books that you need to read. So the first
Yeah.
one is a little bit slow. The second book is probably my favorite book I've ever read. The third book is just like, what the fuck is happening? The fourth book is like a filler book, kind of that she had to release because of contract reasons, which was like
Mhm.
a feel good kind of thin book that made you just feel good book. And now I'm
Mhm.
reading the last one, and I just started this morning, right? Um, but apparently this one is heartbreakingly good, and
Okay.
yeah, I don't know. I'm already broken, kinda in a way that I don't know how I should live without this. Anyway, the books are really 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 good. It's not only the spice, so it's not only like, oh yeah, I'm reading smut and that's why I'm reading it. It's like literally the story, the way her storytelling and she builds the story is just so, like, it just pulls you in. It's literally everything I think about all day. I take 2 hours every night now to fall asleep instead of 5 minutes because I'm just fantasizing about, like, oh my god, what is she gonna do to my favorite character next? Like, what's gonna happen?
Mhm.
So it is. Oh, I don't know. I really 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 enjoy it, and I haven't felt so many feelings in such a long time, and I haven't been invested in something like that in so long. Um, but so yeah, Sarah J. Maas, A Court of Thorns and Roses, really, really can recommend. I haven't finished it yet, but my current obsession for sure. Yeah, again, I can't stop thinking about it, and I just, for me personally, I just marked before I started reading. I always do the research in which chapters there's like the spicy
Oh my
uh
god, why are you
parts happening.
spoiling
No,
yourself?
I'm not reading that. I'm just
Yeah,
at
but
which page
still,
it
like,
is, and I put markers
spoil.
in as motivation and how far I need to read till there's something good happening. And
Ah,
then I
okay.
just mark out all the things that are really interested. And I've been talking so much about those books to other friends. Sorry, Yuna's next to me. Yuna is having her horny face right now. I don't know if you can hear her meow, but she and Blinky are doing the spicy dance right now next to me. I'm very sorry for that. Maybe they read the books while I was asleep or something. But yeah, anyway, I can really really recommend, and I made like, I think 4 or 5 of my friends buy and read the books as well already, and everybody's just writing me like, "What the fuck did you do?" Like, it is. And
To
you know what
read
the
it as
worst thing
well.
is? Like, this is the book series with 5 books like this, right?
Yeah.
And then she has another, I think another one which is called Throne of Glass, which is 8 books that are this thick, which are
Mhm.
without spice. There's like young adult book series that you need to read, because now she brought out a new row of books, which now is only the second book that's coming out, which is called Crescent City. But the fucked up thing is, like, the 2 series, they're playing completely different universes. And now the
Yeah.
third universe that she created, now in a new book that comes out, she already said that the third series is gonna combine all 3 worlds in a way. So you
Okay.
kind of have to read all of the
Yeah.
books to
Yeah.
understand. Yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna have to read like, I don't know, 30 books or something like that, and I'm here for it because it's so good. So I already know.
Mhm.
I'm a smart reader now. I'm fully invested. I will be talking about books here all the time, and I'm here and happy to recommend all the spicy books to you in the future. Um, yeah. So I gonna finish this, and then I'm gonna read a book called Fourth Wing, and the second book of that, Iron Flames, I think it's called. And then I'm gonna read the 8 books of
Mhm.
Throne of Glass. So yeah, smart reader now. That's my new personality, guys. First it was Baldur's Gate, now it's that. And there's also this funny thing. I think I told that to you, Steffi, already, right? That basically the rights for A Court of Thorns and Roses, so for this book series that I'm reading, has been bought, I think, from Hulu. I'm not 100% sure. It is like one of the best-selling books over the last years. So this show is supposed to come out, I think, in 1 or 2 years. and there's like this
Maybe
huge.
McKenny is in it. He's
Yeah,
doing a lot for
could
Hulu.
maybe, who knows. But anyway, so the thing is that on the whole community around, like the
Typical
community
books.
around book stuff is crazy. There's no actors confirmed yet, Steffi, so I already did my
Oh,
research.
I'm
Don't
gonna
worry about it.
confirm him.
You're gonna
Yeah, go for
suggest them.
it.
So anyway, they're gonna film around the show, and there's already this agreement between the community that no matter how shitty the adaptation of the show is gonna be, all of us book girlies gonna support the shit out of it, watch it, recommend, and watch it over and over again, so it gets successful, and they get the funds to get Henry Cavill to play the main character that everybody's simping for in this book. So yeah, just so you know, that's our plan. I'm gonna also force you to show that to watch that over and over again in case it comes out, just so
I
we
will
can get
watch it.
our.
It's just so annoying with Hulu because I want to watch the latest AHS show as well, and it's just on Hulu right now. And they say it will come to Disney Plus in November, December. And it's just
Mm,
like you need to have a VPN and everything to be able to watch on Hulu. Then you need to
yeah,
pay for it as well, right?
I think so.
Like it's
Yeah.
not for free either. So it's just so annoying because we can't watch these things because they're like Hulu is American and you can't get like normal access to it, which annoys me a little bit.
Mm,
Just so much work around.
yeah. So anyway, Akatar, uh, A Court of Thorns and Roses, my new obsession. Smut books, that's my new me.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Nita, for getting me addicted. And I don't think I will be able to ever fall in love with anybody that is not a fictional man ever again, because my standards went from here to like up there. Like fictional man, guys. What should I say? Anyway, before I'm gonna go on and rant even further about those kind of books, because I could literally do a podcast, probably 5 hours, just about these books and the characters and why they're better than anything else or anybody else that I've ever met in my life.
To be fair,
Um,
we can make a book podcast.
I would love to. Honestly, we should invite Nita. So listen, as soon as
Mm-hmm.
what we need to do, Steffi, is we're gonna get Steffi on the books. Okay, Steffi gonna read the first book, which is like probably half of this, so it's not that horrible. I can even lend you the books if you want. Then every time you finish a book, we do a podcast about that book, and
Mm-hmm.
then we see how with every book your opinion changes.
Mm-hmm.
So the funniest thing is like Nita also, without giving any spoilers, she always prepared memes for me for every time I finish a book, and I have the
Mm-hmm.
tradition now with the people that started the books because of me, because like the character development. So in some books you like characters and in others you don't. So like when people in the first book, you have to pretend, oh yeah, that person is so amazing. Yeah, we love them. They're great. And then like even though on the inside you know like they're you can't love them. You know what I mean? So it's like
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I made Miriam read it. I made Nina from my stream read it. Mika started reading it, and so on and so on. For Tralafiti is starting to continue the series now and stuff. Kerstin, she only read the first two books because there weren't more
Yeah.
out, so she's probably gonna read the rest now as well. So yeah. But anyway, books. What else is new? My life is just books now. We got our new car. We got the Tesla. I've been driving around a lot with it, and I love it. I'm so
Mm-hmm.
in love. Honestly, Tesla's a 10 out of 10. Great, love it. So in love with those cars. Um, then oh yeah, true. Last time we talked about it, I was in Germany. I think I'm allowed to talk about what I did in Germany. For the people that don't know, I was visiting um Germany to speak on one of the summits of Adidas. So Adidas had a huge get together from all of their marketing people worldwide. So literally from every country, the marketing people flew into Germany, and I was there with the second streamer and with a person from Twitch to represent Twitch and tell them which great opportunities we have to advertise brands on Twitch and so on and so on. And I was like, first they told us like, oh yeah, it's gonna just be like a small group of people, like 25 people, and I think like the whole hall, like it was probably under 100 people, but I would say it was something between like 50 and 90 people that we had
Mhm.
to speak in front of, and it was I was really nervous, but it was also a really really
Can
cool
imagine.
experience. I honestly still don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it or not, but I'd never signed an NDA, so I think I'm fine. um and if not, then yeah, well, I hope they never hear the podcast. Beside of that, talking in front of people, yesterday I had a presentation or like a guest spot at our current, at our local university in Klagenfurt, so University of Klagenfurt. There's so if you study there, beside of other topics, you can become a teacher. So I had a guest spot in a class full of I think 20 or 25 teachers that were starting a project with their students, like to kind of finish their education. It's like their ending project,
Mhm.
about creators and influencers and their influence on um, their communities and their economical impact also. And I was allowed to give them a little bit of an insight the in everything that happens behind the scenes, and they were able to ask me all the questions that they couldn't find answers for online. And now I'm gonna create like a Discord channel for them as well, that while they're uh fixing like topics for each group, so each teacher makes a whole project with their class, and then I
Mhm.
think they work on it till January, and then I'm gonna be invited in January to their presentations, and I'm gonna be consulting them across those weeks till January. So it's really, really a really, really cool project that I'm excited to be working on the side. Doing a little bit of education and insight, and maybe also help them understand the work and impact a little bit more, and see the difference between, because it's so funny from like, I think they were all around like, I would say like 21 to 25. And there were
Mhm.
like a few teachers in there that were joined like later, so they were probably like 30, maybe 40 or something like that. But most of them were really young. So, but from the field of teachers, there were people that you could see like, some were gamers, some had absolutely nothing to do with gaming, some were um affine when it comes to like social medias, and some had no idea at all. Some were more
Mhm.
like negative and like, oh yeah, creators and influencers are just there to want to sell you a product or whatever it is. So having so many people from so many different walks of life, it was super super interesting to see their opinions and their questions. And you
Yeah.
could see that I think I changed opinions of some people, or at least gave them a better insight on how
Mhm.
the life of a creator actually looks like. So that was a really, really cool thing that was allowed to do yesterday. And I'm excited to see the presentation in January with
Yeah.
everything that they come up with. And it's actually from the school that so most of the teachers are in the school that I used to go to like years back. So it's really cool. Like they're in
That's
the
nice.
same gymnasium. Yeah, and beside of that, I finished Baldur's Gate 3 and I feel empty inside. Um, I'm not gonna spoil any endings, but my ending was first a little bit unsatisfying, and then I had to redo it and do it again, so it was somewhat satisfying for me. Um, CS2 came out. I'm playing
Mm.
quite a bit. It's still, dude, it's such a work in progress. I'm gonna be honest. Um,
Mhm.
it is not completely horrible, but oh man, it's gonna take a few months till this game is gonna be good. It is so it feels clunky. It doesn't feel accurate. The subtick is horrible. But overall, I think once you give the game a few months, it's gonna be a good game. But at the moment, it's a little
Okay.
bit of a clown fiesta, um, with everything in there. It just feels like everybody's just running and gunning and killing you. So as soon as you stand still, you're basically fucked. So in the game, you just need to be like moving at, at all
Wow.
times. Is how it feels like. But yeah, I think that was it from the update from both of us, right? Listen of the week, we don't really have anybody, but we just wanted to basically thank you guys for the good input that you always give, and we see you enjoying the Smasher Pass. And because we have like a bigger span between the episodes, and it's kind of a topic that is right now um how do
A
you say it?
thing.
Like a thing, which is Baldur's Gate 3. That's why we decided we do two Smasher passes back to back, because we didn't want to
Yeah.
wait like another month and then nobody's interested in Baldur's Gate anymore. So we were like, listen, we need a Smasher pass for Baldur's Gate 3. So we're here now today doing another one. We know you enjoy those kind of episodes. So we're going to go straight into it. So again, slight warning for everybody that doesn't want to get triggered or spoiled or shown pictures or heard spoilers for Baldur's Gate 3. Now is the moment where you should probably skip out of the podcast if you haven't finished the game yet. We're not gonna spoil that much because even Steffi hasn't finished the game fully yet. But
Yeah.
just in case that was your warning, if you're still here and you're getting spoiled, it's your own fault. So we are going in with our Smasher Pass, and I will let Steffi go first because Steffi hasn't gotten to talk for the last 25 minutes because I talked so much.
I like listening. It's fine. I'm zoning out as well sometimes because my sickness still. I'm not like.
Aw.
I'm just okay. Let's get through this. This is Wyll, guys. We see Wyll here from Baldur's Gate 3. I can't really tell or say too much about him. Like I know about his basic story and everything. Like what happened to him, how he gave up. His soul basically has a contract with a so-called mistress Mizora, and I don't know if I would smash him. Honestly, he's a cool character. He looks cool, but uh his
Wait, I
mm,
have a
he was
question.
cool.
I have a question.
Hmm.
Since you're not playing, so just as a little explanation, Steffi is playing with 3 of her friends, so she doesn't go around with any companions. So, how was the storyline with you and Will? Did he transform for you?
Yeah,
Did he got the.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
okay.
Everything. It's just I think when you play as 4, it's just not that detailed. So you don't get, as you said, like most of the or a lot of cutscenes, but you get to know the stories and what happened to the characters,
Mm-hmm.
and you can still like talk to them and like build some sort of friendship or not relationship really, but just like be in contact with them in the camp
Mm-hmm.
and then talk to them and then do their quests, like go on the journey and do their stuff. So whenever they have something to say, they have the little exclamation mark, you talk to them, you get to know more about them, and that's basically it, and then you go back and do the story.
Mm-hmm.
So beginning really liked him, like first act and everything when he was training the kids and everything, and then um I don't know if I in his I can't say, I would say no, probably.
Okay.
No smash. No smash from me.
No
It's a
smash for you.
pass. It's a
Yeah, me
pass. What
neither.
about
I
you?
mean, to be honest, like I watched a few of the scenes when you romance him. He's a really, really romantic guy. Like he's really good with his words. So in case you
Okay.
romance Will, you're in for a good time. I can tell you that much from what I've seen in TikToks and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. Um, but as well, like for me, I don't know. Will kind of feels like such a victim, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. Like
I
he's
have a
always like,
question.
yeah,
Could be a spoiler, guys, so
yeah, yeah.
you
We
can
want
mute
them. If they're
if you
still here,
didn't.
it's their own fault. It's fine. Just go ahead.
Did you choose to let his father free and keep the soul bound to Mizora, or did you free him and let the father
For
die?
me, it was completely different. For me, it was completely
Okay.
different. There's like many, many different ways that can happen. So for me, he turned before already. His dad got stolen, and then there's a
Yeah.
certain order you can clear Baldur's Gate,
Yeah.
and it doesn't give you a warning if you do certain things first. His
Yeah.
dad dies,
Ah, okay.
so you don't even get the chance to save him.
Choice. Okay.
So for me, his dad just died, and then Will was like, "Well, I guess he died. Cool. Okay, we're moving on." That was like
Yeah,
my.
we let him die. We let his father die and freed Will's soul from Mizora. That's what
Okay.
we did. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. For me, I just let his dad die, and Will got freed from Mizora, but he has to wait for 6 months to get released.
Yeah, the contract.
Yeah, exactly. You
Love her.
haven't
She's
read the
amazing.
fine print.
Yes.
So yeah. He has to wait another 6 months till he's free, but basically yes. Um,
Yep.
but there's even more with Wyll, but I can't tell you because you haven't finished the game. So,
Mm-hmm.
anyway, Wyll is not a smash for me. Wyll is a pass.
No,
Wyll
he's a
is,
pass. He's a
mm-mm.
pass.
I don't know. For me, he's a little bit too much of a victim for some. Like
Whiny.
he may, yeah. He's like, oh my god, my life is everything is so. He's just a crybaby. I'm not a big fan.
Mm.
Okay, we're moving on to the next one, which is Sorn Orlith. In case you don't know who he is, don't worry about it. I didn't know his name either, even though I crawled into bed with him multiple times. It is the drow from the brothel in Baldur's Gate. In
The
case you
twin
don't know,
drows, yeah.
the twin drows, exactly. There's a guy and a girl that you can book and have a good time with in the brothel, and he's the guy. So, Stefie, want to talk about your experience in the brothel in
I chose his
Baldur's Gate?
special skill in bed. Didn't see it sadly because it was
Which
just a
one?
black
What
screen.
is his?
There's one missile, whatever it's called, when he like just advertises all the time. Like, have you seen my super special something? I don't know what it's called. He calls it something. And
Mhm.
then you can say, yeah, show me that, or just do normal missionary or whatever it is. And I chose his like special shit. Didn't see anything because it was a black screen. I was very disappointed, but I would still smash him because he's hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I tell you about my experiences with the
Yeah.
brothel in Baldur's Gate? So okay, so for most of the people I know, I've been romancing Astarion. So my thing was I got into Baldur's Gate. First thing I do, obviously, I walk up to the brothel and I know that you can have fun there and you can have not only fun alone with one of the drows, but you can also bring your partner in and then have a
Yeah.
foursome with him and the two drows. And so basically, I went in and I wanted to do this.
Mhm.
And then Astarion, at this point, I haven't finished Astarion's story with the vampire stuff. And at this point, Astarion is like, you go ahead, do whatever you want, honey, but I don't feel ready to give myself away to anybody right now because I'm emotionally, how do you say it?
Attached or
No. He's
not
hurt.
available?
He's hurting. He's
Unavailable.
hurting right now.
Okay.
He doesn't want to give himself away like this to anybody if it doesn't mean anything.
Okay,
So
Astarion. He's the one praising
exactly.
polyamorous stuff, and then all of a sudden
He's like, you
saying
do
no,
you,
getting a
honey, but
small dick.
I don't want it. Yeah, exactly. So I was super
Mm-hmm.
disappointed. I was like, okay, I expected from everybody to deny this, but not Astarion. So anyway,
Yeah.
the first time I go there, Astarion was just emotionally unavailable to do this. So what I had to do, I had to go back to camp, bring him, leave him there, and then go back and have fun with the drow alone. And then
Leave the boyfriend in the cab.
and then go back to yeah, exactly. So I went back there, and then there's also clips of this on TikTok if you want to see, with all of my reactions. Like they're all coming out or should be out at this point already. So I went there alone again, and then I had a good time with the drow by myself, and he also offered me the special thing with Steffi. But there's also an option, which I didn't see before, which was like where he said, boring missionary, do it like we're
Yeah.
married for 10 years or something like that.
Yeah.
So and obviously, as troll as my chat is, we're like, okay, of course, obviously we're gonna do this. And then it's also black screen, but like the dialogue is super funny. So he's like, oh yeah, please let your socks on, and like
Oh my god.
and then he's like, I'm gonna take 5 seconds and it's gonna be the best 5 seconds of my life and you're gonna be bored. And then he finished and he's like, oh my god, that was the best thing I've ever had. And he was so happy that he didn't have to do his special thing that he has to do with everybody because he just wants to have boring sex. Like he's married for 10 years. So that was my first experience with him.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, I had to go there another time. So anyway, what I did then, I finished the whole storyline with Astarion, and then Astarion was like super, super happy and content and fulfilled and everything. So
Mm-hmm.
then I was just playing, and then at one point I was like, "Yo, guys, now that we fixed him and he's like emotionally stable, do you think
Mm-hmm.
he
Try
would do it?
again.
Try this again?" So we like
Yeah.
walk in to the brothel again. I talk to them. They're like, "Oh yeah, you can do like the the quadruple pack, like we do the four of us together. And then it was like, oh, actually, yeah, that sounds like a super fun idea. And then this moment, I also had Halsin in my party. And then Halsin was like, hey guys, just saying, just a suggestion. Would you be fine with me joining you guys in this? And I was like, you know what? Of course. So it was the five of us. I had a really good time.
Why not?
And Astarion and Halsin had like nice conversations while doing this, and Halsin was simping over Astarion's body and how perfect he is, and
Okay,
it
okay.
was very interesting. Also, a little side note in case you don't know, with whoever you're romancing in Baldur's Gate, you can romance Halsin on the side because Halsin is open for open relationships. Depending who you romance,
Romance.
you can have like a serious relationship, for example, with Astarion. And then Halsin's gonna come in like, hey, I really like you. I don't want to break up what you have, but if you want, I can join just one of you guys or both of you every now and then if you would be fine with it because I have so much love to give. And then you can go to Astarion and be like, hey, would you be fine if,
He sounds like a
Halsin
perfect side chick,
Halsin
honestly.
is like joining us every now and then Astarion is like, if anybody, of course I'm fine with Halsin. And then you just have like a three-way relationship with Halsin as well. Just saying, if you're into that kind of stuff, Halsin is your man. So I'm actually thinking about doing a new playthrough where I romance Halsin, but it takes so long to get to Halsin, so I'm not really sure if I'm gonna do
No.
that. But to answer the question, Sorn, more pass. Not really my cup of tea. He looks like he got way too much work done on his face. He's like he got so much lip fillers and
Botox.
yeah, I don't know. It's not my
He's
thing.
fine for one night. I'd take him.
Yeah.
Honestly, you smashed him as well, so it's actually a smash.
Of course
for
I
you.
did because the room was dark.
Yeah.
No, but he's technically not my type, but I smashed him twice, so I guess it's kind of a smash. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, Stefie,
Shadowheart.
you
Okay.
got Shadow Bay. Okay,
We
tell
have
me.
now Shadowheart. Listen, I despise this. She's so fucking annoying. From second one, Shadowheart is just such a fucking bitchy ass character, and I know that's how she should be. And I started to like again. You remember uh haircut from One Piece?
Mm-hmm.
She is the same kind of like thing for me. I would just hate fuck her until she fucking cries and is silent. That's what I would do. I would smash her. She's a
Mhm.
smash, definitely, but she's fucking annoying. Like, just annoying. But still, I would smash her. She's hot. And I've seen a lot of like fan stuff with her. So, yeah, smash.
Like obviously, like you need to be really, really careful about what you say about her, right? Because she's like the fan favorite of the girls. Like she's kind of what Astarion is for most of us, but
Mm-hmm.
the other side around. For me, the thing about her as well, like she's really, really annoying for me. Like she just gets on my nerves all the time with like her cult stuff and like her whole storyline. And she's just, as you said, she's whiny and annoying. So even though I have her in my team all the time, like I have her in my team and she kind of
Mm-hmm.
has like her redemption arc and everything. But overall, I would say that she's more annoying than anything else. So I would have to pass on her. It's actually funny that you have a different nickname for her because I just know her um as Shadow Bay because like everybody is just calling her Shadow Bay. But for you it's
Yeah,
definitely
she's
not.
just annoying. It's nah.
Yeah, I gotta pass as well. Like I have to say,
Nah, I smash her, but
oh yeah, no,
she's
I would
annoying.
I would pass obviously, but
Mm-hmm.
I really have to say that there's no female companion. Actually, no, we're gonna get later to her. No, I forgot one. But like
I have a mommy.
she's really annoying. I definitely a pass. I'm sorry, I'm not into cultists at all. Oh yeah, that's a good topic as well. Steffi.
Yeah,
Rafael.
Julia told me. Apparently, it's not Rafael. This is Rafael as I know him from the very first encounters in the beginning. Like you see him as a normal person, and then he draws you in, and you're in his home, and he's like talking to you in the first act. In the very beginning, actually, and that's where I saw him in his form, like in his
Mm-hmm.
devil form. I haven't seen that picture in specific. I haven't been there yet. I'm not sure if we get there. I would love to get there because I want to know what this is about. Um, he's a sneaky as bitch. Obviously, he's a devil. But probably Smash.
Okay, so the thing is, it is depending how far you are, you might have already skipped this part. So basically, on this picture, it is the presence of Raphael, like how he looks like.
Mm,
But the picture that you put in, it is actually not Raphael.
mm.
Just so you know. But it is his appearance. But in the moment, the screenshot, that is not him. Um, the thing is, I'm not even sure if you're gonna see it because it's depending on which decisions you made. Did you already come to the point where you make a pact with him?
Julia, why are you asking me these questions? I have no fucking clue.
Because it's
We're
a
like
really
four
big part
people
of the
making
yeah, but it's
making
it's like
decisions. I have no
basically you
clue.
meet him like 2 or 3 times, and once you're in Baldur's Gate, he comes up to you and he's like, "Hey, either you work with me together and we like defeat this whole thing, or you decide against it and then you have to fight Raphael."
We haven't fought Rafael yet, so I'm not even sure if we were at this point
You
already.
meet him like in a brothel. He has like a room in a brothel.
Oh,
Like
we weren't in his room, I think.
oh, then you missed it probably. You
Yeah,
should
we
go
can
back
go.
there.
Okay.
Tell them to go back there, and then you need to decide if you want to work with him or not.
Okay, okay, okay.
And I think it doesn't matter in which way you decide, but basically what you're seeing there, and I would really, really recommend you to do this because I think all of you gonna enjoy this a lot. You have a chance to go to Raphael's house again,
Mm-hmm.
and that is where you're gonna
Okay,
see this
okay. Now we
and
didn't meet him in the brothel,
encounter.
as
Yeah.
far as I know.
So basically, it is when you follow them into the snoo room, right on the
Mm-hmm.
balcony thingy, you go around the corner, and like the corner room, the second one, like when you
It's
on the
his.
way back is his room.
Okay.
It's like in the beginning when you go into a brothel and you talk to the woman, she's like, "Oh yeah, we have this hot devil dude staying in our place," and she tells
Oh,
you that
okay,
he's
okay,
there.
okay,
Hmm. So you need to talk
okay.
to him anyway. So Raphael, Steffi, as you know him,
Yeah, he's a smash.
he's a smash.
He's a smash. Like look wise, he's a smash.
Okay.
Character wise, he's annoying, but he's a smash.
He's too slimy for me. It's a pass. I don't. I I love, like I love the character, and I'm gonna spoil a small thing for you, Steffi. Sorry for that. But there's the thing that if you fight Raphael, in the fight there's gonna be music playing. So basically, what they did a full on. You know when in Disney, like the Disney villain has like a full on song,
Mhm.
like Ursula or something like that. Is like a banger. It's nowhere else in the game, but they made the voice actor of Raphael made a full on like villain Disney
Song?
song to
Lol.
play during while you fight him if you decide to fight him.
Okay.
And that
Okay.
is like I think it is probably one of my favorite moments in the game where you start to fight with him and out of a sudden it's like this awesome song. So even if you
Mm-hmm.
skip this, Steffi, go on YouTube and check like
Listen to
the
the
the,
yeah.
the Raphael song because that is so good.
Okay.
Um but yeah, for Raphael, for me, he's too slimy, he's too annoying. I could never bother with this, even though I think obviously the Snoosen would be pretty good because obviously he's the devil. And once you visit his house and you see what this is all about, Steffi, I think you would even smash more.
Okay.
But yeah, for me it's a no.
Okay.
We got our Lady
She,
Gaga in the meat suit. We got
mommy.
Orin. So,
Character
Orin.
wise, very annoying as well. She's just an
Really? I
annoying
thought you'd love
bitch.
her.
Oh my god. Nah, she's annoying. Like she's popping up every now and then, just deceiving you and everything. Look wise, she's a bit creepy with her eyes. Like, not gonna lie, I'm not sure if I could smash her because her eyes are very creepy. I
Hmm.
don't like this, like, just a white eyeballs. Like, she's freaking hot. She's very
Yeah,
hot. And
yeah.
I can only imagine how much Rule 34 stuff is out
Oh, a
there
lot. I really did
of
my
her.
research. Did you fight her yet?
So, no.
No? Okay, okay.
No, we didn't
But yeah,
fight
you're
her
gonna
yet.
get the whole backstory of her then. She's actually a really cool backstory. But yeah,
She's a cool
so
character as well. I like her. She's a cool villain.
mm,
And she looks amazing, so probably a smash.
yeah, same. Same.
Yeah.
You know, usually there's the rule with don't stick your dick in crazy, but I think with her I do an
Listen, we
exception for
just
some
talk
reason.
about once anyways. Like
Yeah,
there's no
exactly. I
harm
mean,
done, right?
I would
So
probably die. Like, I think she's the type of person she would like seduce you, and afterwards she would just kill you, and I'd be
yeah.
fine with that, honestly.
Oh, I'm not sure about that, but like knife play okay, but not killing.
Then we have
Nym.
our second round, Nym. So the twin sister. For me, obviously, Smash. Don't really
Yeah,
have
she's
to
a
say more.
smash.
We already talked
Yeah,
about
yeah,
this whole thing.
yeah.
Really beautiful. Love her. She's cute, and she's really popular there. If you haven't visited her in the fun house, you should definitely go there. Oh,
Oof,
Stefie,
mommy Mizora. She's like, do
did
you
you
remember her
did you snoo
first
snoo her?
appearance?
Did you snoo snoo her?
I I couldn't snoo her.
Yes, you can.
No,
Yes. Is she
I
staying
had
in
no
your?
option.
Is she staying in your camp?
She's far gone already. Like she was in our camp, yeah,
Yeah,
but
while
she's not
she's
there
in your
anymore.
camp, if you
Yeah,
talk to
thank you
her.
to tell me now. It's been like hours. No, I didn't snoo her, but she is amazing. She's a mistress. She's cocky. She's demanding. I love her. I would definitely smash her.
Oh, I did smash her.
Nice.
But I have to say, there's like, once you have the scene with her, there's like a million options in how you can have a good time with her. And
Mm-hmm.
everybody always tells me like, "Oh my god, it's the best snoo scene in the game." And then the scene that I got was so boring.
Ma.
I was super disappointed. For me, she was just there naked. by by the way, her hair downstairs matches the top, right? Um,
Nice.
and then basically all she did, she hugged me in her naked wings, and we made out, and that was it. So it
Okay.
was a little bit boring for me. But yeah, I did smash her, and I would smash her again.
Minthara. If I remember, nah, I don't remember her. She is not. Where? When does she appear? Because
I
I
don't
think I
know her.
mixed her up. Minthara is also one of the like characters you get to know, but I'm not sure if I like mix her up right now with Ketheric's daughter. Hold up,
Yeah, that's
Ketheric
Isabel. That's
daughter.
Isabel.
Isabel. Yeah, that's what I. Okay, I mixed them up. I mixed her up with Isabel, but she apparently is a companion as well.
Minthara? I never saw her.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. I never met her. Maybe I killed her or something like that. Or I made some decisions to never got her, but I never met her in the game actually. So I cannot
I
say anything about her sadly.
I am not sure either, so I would pass because I have absolutely no clue
Yeah, same.
if I met her.
I got she looks interesting, but I never got to meet her.
Yeah,
So I got to pass on her. Oh my god.
Minsk.
Minsc.
Can't remember this guy either. Not sure if I met him, but I pass on him. I don't like bald guys.
Oh my god. Listen, I think you still have the chance to get him. If you're in
Mm-hmm.
Baldur's Gate, there's basically you need to go in the sewers around and find him.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a quest. Like you won't find it probably by yourself, but it's Jaheira, right?
We were in the sewers.
You need to. It's like a quest with Jaheira. You need to go with Jaheira in the sewers, and then you get the chance to save him. And the thing with Minsc is,
Okay.
if you save Minsc, you don't only save Minsc. Do you know Minsc's companion?
No.
Okay, so Minsc has, like, when you save him, he's like, "Thank you for saving me and my friend," and then he opens his hand and he has a little hamster. He's a
Aw.
hamster that he carries around, and that's his best friend. And his hamster's name is Boo,
Aw.
like Boo, like the ghost.
Cute.
And he like carries him around on his shoulder at all times. Um, and they have like the cute. He's just talking with him all the time. But careful, don't upset him. He's super dangerous and stuff like that. So I really like the dynamic between them with like Minsc and Boo. But yeah, Minsc is not my type. But he has a fucking hamster, so that makes him really cute. I like him, but I wouldn't smash, so I gotta pass on Minsc, sadly.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, I think Minsc, I don't even know if you can get him if you're playing as 4. Probably not.
No clue.
But he's really cute. I think there's actually a TikTok coming out this week. I'm gonna send it to you, where I
Mhm.
got to save Minsc, and then I got to know
Mhm.
Boo. And actually, Minsc and Boo were in the old Baldur's Gates already, so it was like
Ah, okay.
from the former parts, yeah.
Revisit.
Exactly.
Okay.
And now we have Laezel, Stefie.
Wow,
What
this
a
is a hard pass.
him.
In every single scenario, if I could, I would kill her.
I got her killed.
I got her
Laezel.
killed accidentally in my solo run, like when I started my solo run, and then I just took her armor and her underwear because it looks good. But in our main run, she's still alive, I think, but she's gone.
How far are you in your solo run?
Yeah, she's gone. Hmm?
How far are you in your solo run?
Not far. I didn't play much. It was like, I don't know, 5 hours or so.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
not
okay.
much.
Okay.
Not much.
Yeah, I got the Laezel killed
Hard
within
pass.
the first act. She was just annoying. Fun fact, Laezel is actually a person that you can snooze the fastest. Like, you can snooze her within 2 nights or something like that. Also, in case you're wondering, her underwear is what Astarion is wearing in my playthrough, always. So that's all I use her for. I yoink her underwear, then I kill her. And then I give the underwear to
Astarion.
Astarion to wear. So yeah, I don't know. Laezel is super annoying. I don't like her at all. She's an annoying character. I know that if you keep her alive and you play her whole story, she has like the full redemption arc kind of thing, and it explains why she is the way she is. But for me, I couldn't even stand her for one act, so I just let Shadowbay kill her.
Nah, she was around for a bit longer. Like, she was around until we made the decision that we basically fight against them.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then she left.
Okay.
And now, no, honestly, no, she's still here. We're now at the point where we want to save her from Orin. That's where we are.
Oh, Orin stole Laezel from you?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's where we are.
Orin stole Halsin from me.
Yikes.
Mm. But I saved him. I
Good.
saved him. Then we have Ketheric. Hard pass for me, dude.
I pass.
Hard pass. My guy, I mean, it's a nice guy. You know, he gave everything to revive his daughter. So like, storyline
Yeah,
cute, but I don't know. It's a hard
too
pass for
old.
me.
Yeah.
Yep, same. Oh, now we have Steffi's character. What's her name?
That's my rogue, and her name's Katara.
Mm-hmm.
She is a tiefling rogue woman. Now
Mhm.
I now have the option like where you can do a druid. I think you can constantly like change. No, it's not druid. It's a flask as well. You can drink. Like you can constantly change your outlook.
Mhm.
Like the disguise stuff. Like I
Mhm.
always do that. Like whenever I feel like I want to look like this or that, I have that right now. But she is my main character. Like this is how she looks with her full on rogue stuff.
Mhm.
I would smash her.
I don't see her face or anything, but her
Yeah,
outfit
that's the
looks cool.
thing. Yeah.
So I'm a little bit sad I can't see much, but she looks mysterious and dangerous, so I like it.
I was
I
about to
think
say she's
I would smash your character. I'm up for it.
rogue. Thanks.
Oh, Then we have our
Karlach.
muscle mommy Karlach. I don't have to say a lot of that. I'd smash Karlach if she's not burning super hot in that moment. She's just so funny. She's just saying fuck all the time. She says whatever she wants. If she's if she's listening to you talk, you just see her dance in the background sometimes.
Yeah.
Like she's just so funny. She's just a complete vibe for me. Like I love Karlach. Karlach, I have to say, Karlach is the one out of two female characters in the game that I really, really like. The other ones are all annoying. I like Karlach, and the second one is Aelin. But I think Aelin we don't have in here. So Night Song.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
Aelin, we don't actually.
It's fine. It's fine. But
I
yeah,
like
Karlach,
Karlach
I
a
would.
lot,
Mhm.
but I wouldn't smash her.
What?
Like, I like her. She's the type of person I really want to have in my squad, because she's fun, she's cool, like a very nice friend, but I would not smash her.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. I got it. I got it. Now we have my character.
Oh, who is she?
This is Breadlotion.
You even named her like a
This is
online
my this is my druid. My druid
Is she the one in
elf.
your main story now or in the Dark Urge run?
I think actually this is the screenshot from my Dark Urge, which is a warlock.
Yep.
But they look the same now.
Okay,
so this is
because she's
basically
hot.
Yeah, I just like the way she looked, so I made my main also look
Super
like her.
edgy hot. Smash.
I love her. She's
Yeah.
evil. She's beautiful. I love everything about her. So I would smash. Obviously, I created her. So oh, Jaheira.
Jaheira
Or
is
how
a
I call
mommy.
her Shakira.
Yeah, it's like Jaheira. She is a
Exactly.
mommy. I would smash her.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I like her,
I
but
like her.
she's too feisty for me. She's the one that gets too annoying.
I think she's good. I think she'd be good
100%.
in
Oh, you're
that.
gonna have the greatest time, but for me, she's just I don't know. Not nah. I'm gonna pass on Jaheira, sadly.
Daddy
Halsin.
Halsin. Look at this look on his face. He's like,
Can I
I'm down for it. Hello. there,
listen?
my
Listen.
lady."
I smashed Halsin already in the game.
Mm.
Also, do you know? Fun fact. There's also a TikTok about that. Do you know where that I created? Why Halsin has the scratches over his eye?
No, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna tell me.
I'm gonna tell you right now. So Halsin is a druid, right? And he can turn into a bear. So he was turned into a bear wandering the forest, and then there was a horny female bear that met him and started snoo-snooing him wildly and scratched him. And that's where he got his scratches from.
Gosh.
While he snoo-snooed a real
What?
bear in the forest.
What a nice story to a fucking mark. You know what I mean? To Bruce or like what's it
A
called?
scar. A scar.
A scar.
Like,
Yeah.
like I was like,
that's
oh,
the
yeah, it's a
kind of
battle
story.
scar. Yeah, but like, yeah, I fucked a bear and
I fucked
bear
a bear and I got hurt. Like this is the kind of story I want to have when I have like scars. You know what I mean? That's so
also,
funny. I
also,
love
there's
that.
another thing. Once you take Halsam with you to a brothel and have the fivesome, right? Afterwards, he has a talk with you and he tells you that he has been held a sex slave somewhere in the Underdark for 3 years and he was chained in somebody's bedroom and was just used for sex for 3
What?
years straight.
Oh my god, poor guy.
Yeah, but he's still happy and he's still got so much
yeah,
love
he
to share.
is. Look at him. Look at him. He's like, I've had it all,
Yep. And he
and
really
I could give it all.
Yeah, exactly. And he gives me for the people that read Court of Thorns and Roses, he gives me major Tamlin vibes. So it's somebody from the
Mhm.
book. I'd smash Halsin over and over again. And I
Yeah,
think if I
probably so.
start another playthrough, I would smash Halsin over and over again.
Yeah, same. Smash.
Oh, then we have your guardian, Stefie.
I wanted to make him hot and for my as my taste, right? And then I got stressed. I wanted to make him to be fair looks a bit old in my opinion or older. I wanted
Mhm.
to make him young. It was so awkward. Oh my god. but I didn't have much time, so I was just like, okay, let's take the hot Asian build, and I'll go for that. Change the oh my God. Okay. So yeah, I just created. This is my guardian. I wanted to create a hot Asian guy, and the other boys stressed me because it took me so long to create everything that I'm not 100% happy with him, but I would still smash him. Let's say
Okay.
that.
I'm gonna be 100% honest, Steffi. He
Don't smash
gives.
him.
I'm not gonna smash him. He gives me a little bit of Legolas vibes,
It's the hair
but I don't know. There's
and
something
the
about his face
ears.
that I'm not a fan of. I don't know what it is. Maybe
Yeah,
it's the
he's a work
nose.
in
I think
progress.
it's the nose. There's something that throws
I
me
like
off. I
his
don't know what it
nose.
is. I'm not sure what it is, but it's something I don't like about him. You can keep him, Steffi. You don't have to share. I'm gonna pass
Yeah,
on
okay.
your guardian.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I
Oh
would
no! Oh no! Now my emo boy.
the
My
edgy boy. I don't know why, but he reminds me of MGK if he just went emo. I don't know why, but
my
it's like,
guardian,
and
guys. My
to be
guardian. By the
fair,
way.
a mixture. Sorry to say that, but
Mhm.
Ferdi and MGK. I don't know why. Put those two
Oh
guys
no!
together.
Oh no! Now I can't say that I would smash or pass. Now I can't
Nobody
say
knows who we're
it.
talking about.
Oh, listen, Max is listening to this. There's
Oh
enough
shit!
people that know.
That's how I see him.
Fuck, I can't unsee it.
We gotta smash him.
Moving on. Let's
Next,
move on.
next.
My dream guy. Yeah. Oh my god. No, I can't. Steffi. Fuck. So you're smashing him too?
Of course.
Same. Okay, moving on. I don't
Pass.
know the last time I was so red. Oh my god. Okay. Gortash. Sorry.
All right, Gortash, the alcoholic of this game. Hard pass.
Hard pass as well. You know what he
Ugh,
looks like? He looks
such
like an old guy that's trying to cosplay somebody from Final Fantasy.
and the Maroon 5 guy. What's his
I don't
name?
know.
Ah,
Yeah, I
it's
know.
just not-
Nah, Gortash is an absolute fucking pass for me as
Mhm.
well. Steffi,
Hello
Gale.
there, Gale. Julia's super annoyed by him. Did you ever kill him and get the introduction, like how to revive him?
No.
Oh my god, this guy, like I was sitting there 13 minutes straight like this. He was giving me instructions, like how to revive him and what you have to do to revive him.
Mm-hmm.
I like the character in general.
Okay.
He didn't annoy me as much as he annoyed you. But I wouldn't smash him.
Okay.
It's a pass. What about you?
So Gale is the absolute worst thing ever created because see, you know what that guy does? So, first of all, the man is only talking about his ex-girlfriend, how great she is and that she's a goddess and that she chose him, and then he wants to become a suicide bomber just to please her and make her forgive him. Okay? I am a lot into red flags, but that is even too red for me. Okay? So, Gale, just saying, nobody likes people that talk about their exes as if they're the greatest people in the world ever.
True.
Nobody likes that. And there's this scene, you know, like I think it's in the first or second act where Gale is like, or I think it is before you, in the second act before you kill Ketheric, like before you go to Moonrise Towers. He's like, this might be my last night on this earth, and I want to spend it with somebody special. And then he takes you to watch the stars with you. And you know what he then does? Like, you tell him, like, Gale, we can fix this. You don't have to kill yourself. We gonna find a way so you can survive, right? And it gets a little bit romantic. You know what he says then to you? He's like, that's so nice of you to say. I wish my ex, somebody else would have said that instead of you. And then
Fuck.
another thing, I'm sorry again for spoiler. Once you end the game, what does he do? He goes back to sex. So Gale is an absolute pass for me. Hard pass. That man
course.
is fucking stuck in the past.
Yeah. Pass.
Yeah. Ah, yeah. Oh, there we are. Okay, do I even have to
Okay,
say
guys. How much
Astarion?
time do we have left here? How much can Julia simp about Astarion?
Okay, listen. At this point, everybody knows Astarion is my boy. I have literally 2 girl dinner T-shirts with him on it, a hoodie with it on it. I dream and talk about him all the time. My TikTok is infested with him. He is my vampire daddy. I love him. He is mine. Smash, smash, smash.
Yeah. He's a smash.
For
I'm not
you as well?
fancying him as much as you do. I like him
Mhm.
as a character. He's a cool character. I like the whole vampire stuff, and I let him like feast on me every now and then if I don't want to have -1, on the stats. But sadly, can't again. We don't really romance anyone because we don't have companions in our party, like NPCs in our party, because we play as 4. But I like how sassy and cocky he is. And his choices of words, I really like that as well, like how he speaks to you. So he's a hard smash. Like out of all
Yep, yep.
characters, very hard smash.
I'm gonna be honest. I think just by creating this character, I think Larian Studios just they aced it. I think without Astarion,
Yeah,
I mean the game is really good regardless if he's in or not. But I think having a character like him in this game just elevated the game like so much. So Astarion, thank you for everything. Larian, whoever wrote and created this character, for every line you wrote, for our
yeah,
lovely voice actor Neil, for uh the story, everything.
yeah,
Everything that is Astarion, we fucking love you. Please keep on doing this. And then I think the
yeah.
last one, right?
We just have better
We just have another picture of Astarion in there.
insights of Astarion, guys.
Exactly. Look at this look in
He's a
the
handsome fella.
underwear of Laezel. That is how he looks like in my
No.
playthrough. Okay.
That's not.
Yeah, that's
That's not
Laezel's.
Laezel's.
Yeah, that's Laezel's underwear.
But
Yeah, that's it
the
looks
nipple
different if you
patches
put
are
it
missing.
on a man or in a woman.
Okay.
And it always changes. You can put every underwear, you can put male underwear on
Mm.
females and the other way around, and they just change their cutouts and stuff.
Okay.
That is Laezel's underwear if you
That's
put it
hot.
on a man. Yep.
Okay. Cute.
Cute. Yep. So
Can bite me.
can bite me any round, any day of the game, whenever he wants. So yeah, guys, that was our Smash and Pass Baldur's Gate 3 edition. We hope you enjoyed it. We for sure did, right? We had a good time. We're gonna see you again in not 1 week, but in 2 weeks. The next one we're gonna
Yeah.
have a normal topic again, probably not a Smash or Pass. Till then, make sure that you follow, subscribe. We post a lot of short-term content as well on other platforms. Make sure that you support us there as well if you want to. Don't forget, there's our Patreon as well. Thank you for supporting us on there. We love you all. We
Yes.
wish you a beautiful rest of your week, and we see you again soon. Thank you so much for watching or listening. Bye bye.
Bye.